Okay, Coach. Coming down last three games, teams tied for fifth in the standings. How do you kind of is this? Do you keep the one game at a time, or is it kind of your that's in the back of your mind, the standings?
Yeah, it's always in the back of your mind, but we really do just try to focus on the next game and go one game at a time. We talk about the importance of trying to secure one of the top six spots to get that first round bye in the conference tournament. But after that, it's just kind of taking one game at a time. It's that time of year, though, right? It's like every game's kind of like a playoff game, so it gets you ready for the postseason. It's every game super important.
You've played on that first day. You've had the buys. What's kind of the advantage you've sort of learned from not playing on Saturday?
Yeah, just the number of games that you need to win a championship, right? So if you play on Saturday, you have to win 4 games in 5 days, and that's pretty tough. And so the ideal is 1 and 2, just because you get the one game and then a day off, and then the next 2. But just trying to give you as much advantage as you can. So getting that extra day is huge.
We'll have the 3 games in 5 days to close the season. How do you see that sort of preparing you for that tournament run? Does that kind of give you an advantage? Sort of like we know we're right in that mode of every other day we're playing.
I think it does kind of get you in that tournament mode. It's not my favorite, to be honest. I don't like to play those Monday games. I don't think the players are have enough time to recover to play at this high level. So it's just the way that the conference schedule is built, and everyone does it. And so it's kind of everybody's on the same playing field, which is nice leading into the tournament. But you just have to really do a nice job of recovery, taking care of your body, and we have to try to sub a little more frequently.
Last week went split games 1-1. What's your takeaway from those 2 games?
They're just completely different games. I think the Sac State game was our, one of our lowest scoring halves, if not the lowest scoring in the season. And then in this, we scored 15, and then we finished with 45 in the second half. So it's just kind of that up and down nature of our team, where we'll go whole quarters or halves where we struggle to score. So it was nice to see us, play better in the second half, and then on to Saturday, continuing to score in big volume each quarter. So it's just hopefully it'll help us, get ready for this week, just to keep that confidence going, to let it fly and take the open looks.
Going off that 24 assist season best against Portland State. What is that kind of? How close is that how you want the offense to run? Is that kind of your ideal way that you've execute?
I think that we executed really well. There wasn't one thing that we did. I felt like we did. Obviously, we hit shots from the perimeter, but those opened up because our pick and roll game was going pretty well. We fed the post and scored on the interior. They were trying to take it away, take Courtney and JC away on the inside, and so it opened up some of the outside shots. But I thought our offense was just really fluid. They always play really unselfish, and it was a nice job of moving the ball and trying to find open teammates. And when they knock the shot down, it makes us all look smarter, and it makes us excited. It was a fun night.
Obviously, Elle got Player of the Week. What does that mean? Just for her to get it on just senior week, her last week here.
I'm so excited for Ella. She's just a tireless worker. She puts in time in the gym. She's one that loves to get extra shots up. Her entire career, all 4 years, she's always one that's trying to continue to improve her game. And I'm just so excited for her, the way she's playing her senior year, and all the contributions that she's making on the court. But even more importantly, off the court, her leadership is amazing. She is a great teammate. She keeps our young players calm and composed during tough situations. But this Player of the Week is so exciting. She deserves it. She was able to score herself, but also set others up with a 10 assist game. And I think 6 on Thursday. So it's just an amazing week for her.
Obviously a couple of games left. Is there anything you teach her individually, or is it kind of she knows how to? You can just let her go and do her thing.
Yeah, she's like another coach on the court. She, I mean, I can just say, look at her and say one thing, and she, you know, knows exactly what I'm thinking, and it's just been a huge blessing to have her here for 4 years. She, like I said, is just does exactly what we would like her to do in all situations. It's always funny in film. Most of the time, Ella is doing everything correctly, and so when there's like one time when she doesn't, we have to point it out just to keep her humble.
Paris has been here for 2 years. What kind of, you always talk about having that depth. What is that what has she meant to the team? Just have that, extra big you can rotate in when you need her.
Yeah, Paris is just an amazing person. One of the hardest workers, one of the most vocal players on the team, which everybody that's a coach knows is super important in your practices, in your gym. Just trying to keep that energy going and that voice. And then she rotates in at the post for us. Is pretty versatile. She can guard both 4s and 5s. She's pretty long and athletic, and so she's able to both switch. She can plug at the 5, so she's pretty versatile to give us that depth that we need.
Ella, Paris, what are the senior class, this senior class mean to you?
Oh man, they're such a fun group. So we have Paris and Ella, who we've already mentioned, and then Bella Hayes, Camille Jensen, Addie, Addison Hall, and Bella and Cam and Addie and Ella have all been here 4 years, which is rare in this day and age. It used to be the norm, but now it's really rare. And having all 4 of them here is just amazing for us. You really get to know them. You get to see them grow up and get to see what they're going to do with the future. They're all just going to be amazing contributors to our society. I've been just blessed to be able to coach them. And then individually, Bella, is a great leader. She's one of our captains. She just gives us that big post in the interior that can score, can defend, can really protect the paint for us. Unfortunately, Camille's been injured most of her career, but she's been a great contributor early on when she was young, and then now just really been plagued with injuries, but she's still around and still involved in the program. We love to, see her here at practice every day. And then Addison Hall is just an awesome person. She's another one that's been a walk-on in our program, but has been here for 4 years, and just an amazing human. Is going to be a teacher, is already doing a lot of her student teaching, and just, understands the game, is just a great leader and person in our program. So we've just been blessed with all 5 of them.
Awesome. Thanks, Coach.
Thanks. Go Eagles.